You ever want to know what a film is regarding, I don't know, the American Civil War? Just post a picture up and then you get every Civil War film known to man coming up. Glory was very good guess. Gods and Generals, very good guess. Gettysburg, very good guess. But Alan Palmer, well done. It was Dances with Wolves. And that was probably the only cryptic sort of thing that I could have put on that one today because everything else had Kevin Costner in it. But the corn on the 4th of July. Oh, it starts. It starts. I've had a move around. Look, the DeLorean is now up yonder, and I've basically cleared this area here because you can't see it when I'm sitting here, you see. And I've put the Explorer spaceship down here again. Partwork upgrade stormtroopers are here. Just had a move around. Obviously, the Ecto-1 has gone. Well, it's not gone. It's actually up in the old man cave. And in the process of getting rid of it, I knocked off the wing mirror, and I also knocked off one of the lights at the top. Having a good day today, aren't I? Christian from Grantham, you see, I'm going to do your jingle in a minute, but first, Christian sent me a picture. Now, I believe you've been on the hunt around Manchester, is that right? But Christian is wearing a Word of Wayne hoodie. That looks like Manchester to me. It could be London, but I'm thinking Manchester, because you had Piccadilly Station, Manchester Piccadilly. But thank you for sending me that, and you get one of these.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
Confederate Children of the Corn. Are we making our own little movies now? I'd pay money to see that. Building with the boys, definitely. Okay, so last night, I got it right, cool. So last night I was building the Ferrari, and the week before I was building this mechanical Dragonfly, which I finished. It's on the channel today, sitting there, you see, and it was going bad. It was going bad, the actual build was. I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest with you. And the week before, for the Patreons, I was doing a radio engine, and it was going bad, and I didn't really know what I was doing. So I figured the safe bet would be last night's Patreon stream, we're going to do Ferrari F40. And two stages were okay. In the third stage, it went bad. But if you were watching the Patreon stream last night, just so you know, I managed to get the Ferrari together. So it looks like that. No gap. Everyone's happy. It actually took me about, I don't know, 3 minutes.
Let's give it up big time.
Oh, sorry, Christian. Turn that off. There we go. We caught it. I think we caught it. It took me about 3 or 4 minutes just after the stream. I turn the cameras off and I get all my confidence back. So that goes to show how it is. Hello, Koza. How the devil are you? I've seen for you for a while. I've got loads of things to show you at the moment. Those were Union soldiers. Thank you very much. They were Union soldiers. You know what? I put my Union hat on. I've got a Union hat down here. Someone bought me that. Who bought me the Union hat? I'm waiting for I'm on the bourbon tonight, everyone. Whoa. I'm a connoisseur of bourbon now because I know how to taste it properly. Thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Brewverse. If they Union soldiers, do they strike? You know what, Phil, over in the UK at the moment, everybody's on strike. The doctors are on strike. The airports are on strike. They're cutting flights everywhere. The trains are on strike. I'm the only one who isn't on strike. When will that be available for the general public? What, the F40? Or what? When will what be available, Lou? If it's the F40, no idea. I've got no idea whatsoever. Now, Wayne, your picture's a bit blurry. Shouldn't be. Hello. I'm not dropping any frames. I've got a high bit rate, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay. I've got some things to show you tonight. I've got other things to show you. The first thing we're going to talk about is this. Now, I put a poll up on the YouTube channel about, would it be fun if I take a build that I can do in a pack and try and do a 24-hour build? I'm hoping I can do it in 24 hours. And I am going to do it. 90% of you wanted to see me do it, so I'm going to be doing it. So, on the 1st of August, which is a Monday, from 8 o'clock, I'm going to be live streaming me building the Volvo 122S Amazon. So, there you go. So, I will be eating while I'm building. I don't think it's going to be like, I'm going to take this screw now and put this screw in here like I normally do on my videos. I'm probably just going to be babbling to myself. I might be singing to myself. I'm just going to have all the cameras on, flicking between them, and having a 24-hour build. So I'll make sure I've got plenty of coffee. I've got the Pete's coffee, which I'm addicted to now, Phil. Absolutely lovely coffee that is. But yeah, I think it's going to be quite fun. And if it goes well, I'm going to definitely make it a regular, like, yearly thing. I'll try and get a kit that I can do in one go and see if we can get it done in 24 hours. I'm not expecting you all to watch it in 24 hours, but you know, if you come home from work and you can just tune in just for a few minutes or something and say hi, that'd be perfect. And what I'll do with the footage that I've managed to get from that 24 hours, I'll speed it all up, and then we'll have a really good sped up speed build. I think I just heard thunder. This could be interesting. I don't know when I'm building the Ecto 1. At the moment, I haven't even received issue 35, and I know a lot of people have received issue 35. So, surprisingly enough, the only thing that I have received from Eaglemoss is the Eleanor. I've got the Eleanor here, so that's going to be go. You missed the poll. It's up on the community channel. So, August 1st is also a bank holiday in Scotland, I believe, Richard. So, partly the reason why I picked that day. Should be fun. So, right, I'm going to show you some stuff now. I'm aware... first of all, there's going to be no video on the channel tomorrow. The reason for that is because I've edited Mrs. World of Wayne's video today. That's going up on Saturday. And tomorrow's video is going to be the Starships. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. And that's going to be released on Sunday. So even though there's no video on the channel tomorrow, there is going to be videos on the channel on Saturday and Sunday. No, but it's going to take me, hopefully, probably the full 24 hours, Lou. So you'll be able to catch it sooner or later. Preferably at the 20-hour mark when I'm like this and stabbing myself. And, you know, if we have to continue it in Casualty, we will. But that's what's going to happen. But I'm very much aware that there's going to be no Time Machine video up this week. It's because we've stalled a bit at the moment because we're waiting for parts to come. But I want to show you what I've been working on here and some of the fun that I've been having. So, yay, your video. You're happy with your video. Pete's coffee is gorgeous. You know, Phil opened my eyes to a whole new blend of coffee, and I'm kind of addicted to it. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Gotta love Pete's coffee. Okay, so I'm going to switch over camera here, and we've got this. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I've been doing on the Time Machine. So Lou, the great Lou Del Meso in chat there, has been making these awesome masks, and that's enabled me to make one of the ends here, which goes into the end of this. Now, I've got two more things to connect, but everything is connected in there. The pot meter, the light for this console. Look, do you like how I fixed that? Look, that's the light that's going to light this section up. This actually just goes over there like that. And the light's going to light that up, which is all cool. All the electrics fit in there, just to show you how that works. And all the lights are on top there. So that's pretty much what's been taking up most of my week. And obviously the pot meter can turn through this here, which is perfect. So that's that. I've been playing around with, again, Lou, I was so confused with this. I thought these were masks, but this is a transfer. So I've got a transfer, and I put this on here. Now, this still needs to be painted, but I have painted one, and that looks like this. Now, I realised, you see it's a bit dirty over here? It's because, and look at the bottom of it here, you don't see this because this goes into this bit like here. So it looks perfect. But I realised I needed to diffuse the lights a bit more. So I've actually sprayed some of the Krylon frosting that I've got in there. I've done that through both of them. And it does illuminate quite well. And I'm going to show you that now as well. Because I just so happen to have a red bulb here. And when this goes in, if you can imagine this is going on here like this. This is going to go on just like that. Check that out. And now we've got end to put on this as well. And that end looks like this here. Now what happens is, the way this works, is if this is the wrong way round. let me take this off. Just show you. If this is going on like that there, then you'd have the cover going on like that. So when it's lit up, again, I'll put that in. You see it's going to light up everything in there, which I think is pretty impressive. I do like playing with these electrics. So I've been doing that as well. And then while we've got this camera on, I've started to do this channeling out. Now I did get my mini drill, and what I've done is I've created just an edge on here that I've got a little tiny trench, and I'm going to start digging that out deeper and deeper. A little bit worried because it's I can see the wire here. It's hard to Dremel through that wire, but I want to get 4 extra wires in here. On my build, I'm only going to have 1 wire on the pod side of the bay here, which is just going to be the ground wire. All the other wires are going to be coming down this side. So that is what I've been doing on the time machine. So all fun. Oh, there we go. So I have been working on the time machine, but I've been so busy this week. That dragonfly, just so you know, took me all day yesterday. I was having a few issues, but we got there in there. I'm a magician. You're a magician, Harry. I'm glad that the boards are working out, Lou, because you know what that means? That means that any build that you've got, when you're confident of using the nano, you'll be able to just stick one of those little nanos in it and light them, rather than the old way of doing bulbs and stuff. You know, if you want to have a bit more dynamics or animation, you know, I'm moving you into that new technology. What I have done on mine, though, Lou, and to the rest of you who are all interested, is the sequence of the lights, which I think it flashes 4 times for day, 1 time for month, 4 times for day, 1 time, and it does that 7 times and then 1 for year. I've sort of quickened that up a bit, so it's 4 times and 1 time for month, and it repeats that 4 times, and then the year light will come on. Because I wanted to see that red light a little bit more often than I have been. So, but that's the time machine at the moment. Pretty cool. You got your kit today. You know what? I received a notification from Fanhome, David, that it's been sent out. So I'm happy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move these time machine bits over here. See, look, I've got this lovely, awesome space now that I can move things. And the reason for doing that is because I'm going to show you some other stuff as well. Lou and Phil, just so you know, I sent you an email with some pictures. I don't know where they come from. I don't know if it's a secret email account or whatever, but anyone who's watching this is probably thinking, what pictures? It's basically just of the time machine. So, because we're trying to find lots and lots of reference pictures. All fun. I'll be up watching you, Wayne, about your birthday that day. We're talking about birthdays. Look, should we put the happy birthday sign up again? It's my birthday. It's going to be my birthday on Monday, so I'm going to be. I'm 49. I've got 1 more year to go before I'm 50. So Monday, July the 4th. This is my last live stream before my birthday. I'm going to be celebrating with probably some more bourbon. To be honest with you, it's going to be a normal day. Mrs. Wilder Wayne's not here, so you know I'll just be sitting there with my cupcake with 1 candle in it on my own. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. But it's the big one next year. Big 5-0 next year. Wayne, I could tell from my own experience in the military, the first 12 to 5 hours is okay. It's first when you reach 18-hour mark, you start to become tired and the chance of making a mistake is there. Mapak, you know what? I used to work retail, and during the Christmas season, there was a period around about November time where we had to put up all the Christmas displays. And normally I'd come in at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon the day before, and I'd probably go home about 10 o'clock the following night. So I was working solidly for about 30 hours, something like that. And yeah, I know what it's like. But you know what? I slept for England afterwards. But yeah, I don't think I've got that in me tonight. But I mean, in here, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's going to be here. She's going to ply me with coffee and drinks and refreshments and everything. So we should be good. Raymond, you know what? It's the filigree. What do you call it, Phil? I'm terrible at words, aren't I? Filigree. It's the detail. I don't want to lose the detail, and it's been working okay for Phil. Yeah, your new board's on the way, Phil. Lou's already received his, so you should be getting yours any day now. Any day now. Yeah. So Raymond, the Phil and Lou haven't really had a problem channeling it out, so I'm just going to do that. I mean, it's only about a 20 centimetre trench, so should be good. You tinker with your lighting seekers as well, but it's a surprise. You know what, Phil? What we'll do, Phil, we'll have a Zoom call, just me and you, and I'll talk you through how to link up that board to your Apple. Because once you're away with it, you could change anything you want on it. And it's dead simple to do. It is simple. Lou will vouch me up. It is dead simple to change some of the programming if I tell you what to change. But if anything, on an Apple, it's probably a lot easier because you're not worrying about what COM ports and stuff like that. It should automatically recognize it on an Apple when as soon as you plug it in. It just plugs into the USB. Open the program and then play. It's all good. Why is it blinking, Wayne? What, the lights at the front? They blink because as he's going through the days, it's flashing up to say the day that he's passing. And then when it flashes, when he's past a month, the month light flashes up. Not that fast. And then that's why they flash. All power up to mine. What Facebook party? Do a birthday stream. That'd probably be very dangerous. As if we never celebrate his birthday. He gets more spoiled than any of us. Oh, thank you, Howard. I haven't seen your message yet. I will see it in a second. Why have I got a pinned message here? Mike, when you said hi, Mrs. Wilder Wayne, I've got a pinned message. I don't know when you said that. Thank you, Chris. That reminds me, you got Kit today too. Your birthday's on the 2nd. That's the same day as my sister-in-law. Fancy a pipe, Wayne. Well, happy birthday for Saturday, that means, isn't it, Gary? All of these Cancer babies coming out now. I like my star signs. Cut the detail to side and add to the tube. Metal tube will be stronger. Yeah, it's a lot of work, though. It's a lot of work. Hardest thing you ever had to do in your life. Hold the heartburn. She's going to slap you awake early. Happy birthday. Sorry you're alone. Well, I mean, she comes home in the evening, so I'll have Phoebe, even though she's like blind and deaf. So someone's selling their Thunderbirds issue 1 to 4 on eBay at £95 an issue. Does that sound right? That sounds god awful. Paul, I sold my whole Thunderbird 2 build for £90. It's all fun. Okay. Oh, Wayne, it's flash on screen white. I don't know what that means. Flash on screen white. I've got no flash. I'm not dropping frames. Are you talking about the stream I'm doing now? Because according to me, everything's perfect. So I'm going to show you some other stuff now because I like showing you stuff. Let's click over to this camera again. Okay, so this weekend we're going to be doing the Star Wars ships. And just so you know, we've got the collection edition. What is this? It's a TIE Fighter. It's a limited edition TIE Fighter. But it's the Poe Dameron's X-Wing. There we go. That's what it is. Poe Dameron's X-Wing there. So we're going to be showing that one off. Remember, these are all metal. The next one we got will be... Obviously, the scale differs for all of these. But we've got a Star Destroyer there. And that's what's going to be... We'll open that up at the weekend. We'll have a look at that. And the other thing is, you're going to love this one. Mrs. Wilder Wayne. Let me just get down here. Mrs. Wilder Wayne wanted to nick one of my Agora Models boxes. So she took my Zero Fighter box and basically she's put the Mura in here. So this is pack 2 of the Mura. I haven't even seen this myself, but this is all the things that we're going to be getting in that. And it looks like we're doing a lot of things to do with the engine. It's all engine by the look of it, as you can see. This looks nice. Check that out. There's the part of the block there. Rocker covers. You can tell this is metal straight away because it's really heavy when I'm picking it up. Quite a few stages actually. Look at this. It doesn't look like there's too much to do in each stage. It's in bite-sized chunks. But that is the Mura, and that's going to be out next week. That's box 2 of the Mura. So that's that. Let me just put this back, because I don't want to lose things. And then the only other thing to show you is that when I was at the Goodwood and the Goodwood Festival of Speed, I've never been to there before. Never been to there? What sort of English is that? Never been there before. I mean, I heard it from about a mile away. The screeching of the tyres and the racing and the engines. It was amazing, but it was ginormous. But I visited the Wera stand. And I bought myself a whole new load of Wera screwdrivers, which you can just see hanging on my wall there. I'm never going to be short of screwdrivers then. And they gave me this free gift. Look, check this out. I've got a bottle opener with a Wera handle on it. So I've got 2 in here now. Which, if that isn't a instruction to drink more alcohol while I'm in the workshop, I don't know what is. And if any of you went to Wanderfest, then I don't think I need this now, so I can take this off. You'll notice my shirt, which I got. which is the first time I've worn it. I didn't even wear this at Wonderfest, so Mrs. Welterweight decided it needed a wash, even though I hadn't worn it. So there you go. I get to wear it now. It's all fun. They did have another one as well, which had King Kong on it, didn't it? I didn't get that one, but all fun. Your birthday's on the 1st of August. See, then that makes you a Leo. I know these things. Rebecca will be 23 and Luke will be 21. Wow. Hello, Faith. My daughter's in here. Hola, Dada. Yes, the Ferrari. So basically I did three sections on the Patreon stream. So I'm editing those for the channel. They're going to be on the channel soon, Howard. But obviously there's going to be no problems in there. I'm going to have done it absolutely perfectly with no errors whatsoever. There's one more stage to do where we actually put the cockpit in the Ferrari, but that will be on the channel. At the moment, every single one's on the channel. There was one that I forgot to make unlisted, which was a Patreon stream from about 2 months ago, which is on the channel now. How many freebies did you collect? I got well, apart from that one, and I got a pen. I was, you know what, Chris, to be honest with you, when I was going around, I was not so much interested in the stalls. I was just, what's the word? I was overwhelmed. I had no idea what to expect. When you message me and says, you know, to look out for these people, I expected it to be a small racetrack and I'll be able to see people. Wow, it was nothing like that. It was like the size of Magic Kingdom in Disney World. It was ginormous. And yeah, I was just, I was like a pinball. Going from pillar to post here. Oh, what's this? What's this? And then I saw where the Sky, I think Sky sponsor a place where they have all the classic cars, and they had one of the 917s there. Different number to the ones we've got, but they had a Porsche 917 there. They had Lewis Hamilton's cars, Jenson Button's cars, Mercedes Petronas was there. It was an amazing day. I'm definitely going to, I'm definitely probably going to make that a thing. Because, wow. And I mean, I enjoyed meeting James and Liam and Claire from Agora Models. We had a really good time, and actually seeing the finished Porsche, because I haven't seen a finished Porsche. I haven't seen a finished Route Master. To see a finished Route Master as well was pretty amazing. Obviously, they've got that Ferrari there. You'll be pleased to know that I did ask what the figurines coming out at the end of the year, October, and yeah, they didn't tell me anything. So I did try my luck, but yeah, they didn't tell me anything. No, the one from Agora that's only got 60 they are selling. Ah, that one. I haven't actually signed up for it, Howard. So I'm waiting to see how many's left, to be honest with you. And I'll be honest with you, until some builds start ending, I'm pretty much at my limit at the moment. Now, the Ecto 1 should be finishing soon, but we're not getting any deliveries from it. Trying to think what else. The Zero Fighter, that's almost ended. The Leopard Tank's almost ended. There's not much of that. So that's 3 straight away that I go in. Oops, let me just turn my phone off. Sky gives news flashes, and the news flashes are just like, I embarrass myself. Tory Deputy Chief whip quips after drinking too much on a night out. That is a news flash in the UK. I will, Chris. Now I know what to expect. I probably will get there early. I got there at 8:30, and even then it was rammed. So I probably would get there early, and I'll probably stay there as well. I'd have a hotel there, because the road system, they make you drive around all the... You can't go through Petworth. I think that's the place. They make you go round it. But there you go. How far am I with the Titanic model? Well, Mitch, for the Agora Models one, I'm still on pack 1. So that's 4 stages I think we've done. And the Eagle Moss one, I've got 5 stages to do at the moment. That's going to be out next week as well. There's some painting that needs doing on that, so I have been doing that in the background, ready for that. So, hello, Susan Somerby. Where did you get the Route Master bus destination board, please? My husband's birthday, Angela. I'd like to buy it. Well, this one here was actually sent to me. Was it by Fleetwood J? I think it was. It actually came as a free gift, I believe, with the Hachette Partworks release of the Route Master. I haven't got a clue where you'd get it from now. Haven't got a clue at all, but I do believe it came with the original run of the Hachette Partworks. Someone will probably be able to correct me on. So, oh, look, Mrs. Welder Wayne stepping in straight away. No, he's not building it. Oh yeah, no, definitely, Chris. We could have some fun. I think it helped that the weather was good as well. I don't know if I would have enjoyed myself if the weather was really raining. I'm glad it weren't too hot though, because God, it was there was a lot of walking that day, I have to say. Hi up TK421 lad. Any new purchases? Ah, TK421, you in here, are you? Your birthday's October 8th. You're going to be 56 years old. Gary, Leo. I don't know what that makes you. I think, no, I don't know what that makes you. My star signs, they peter off after that. I'm pictured on the Agora Models newsletter. Well, I don't know if you're aware. Ian, are you in here? Apparently, apparently, you know how Agora Models do the hardback books? So we had the Shelby book for the Super Snake. We had the hardback book for the Cobra. I believe there's a hardback book for the Bismarck. Well, they've got one coming out for the Jaguar. And apparently me and Ian are in it. So that's all good. I haven't seen the newsletter yet, though, Terry. But that's good to hear. Is that a picture from me at the at Goodwood? Was it? You've seen the finished model of the Rootmaster. Well, an almost finished model. Another model builder on stage 125. I mean, the one that they had there was finished. They just missed off the back side just so you could see where all the wires are going and all that. It's just so you can demonstrate to people, you know, this is what it looks like when it's built. But I had no idea how big it was. It's just ginormous. All of these models that I build, you'd think that, you know, because I'm working on them, I'm quite focused, quite you know, close in on it. I don't step back and see the bigger picture. And what moving all this round today, obviously with the Orca and the ET spaceship there, taking the Ecto 1 down, that was far too big. That model is far too big. Far too big. I would have been happier with an 1/6, that's bigger. A 1/12 scale of the Ecto 1. But well, it's just too big. I am Glitch. It's one of the most asked questions on the channel. The reason I haven't continued it, twofold, is that I want to know how that saucer connects to the star drive section, because I don't believe that can connect the way that they're saying it can connect. And the fact that no one's getting any issues. Now, I made a payment, I believe, was it last month? And I haven't received anything since then. I don't think anyone's received issue 21 yet. So I'm wondering, are they waiting for you folks over the pond in America to catch up to us, so everyone's on 21 and then go forward? Or is there something else going on? No idea. No idea. But they can't keep using this whole COVID thing forever and this distribution thing, because no other company's having that problem now. Fanhome have got their act together. Even the Ferrari F40 is getting there. Agora Models haven't really had a problem there. Even the the Panini Collection Centauria, no problems there. Fanhome, no problems there. So who knows what's going on? But who knows? Book now for next year. Do they book up that quick, Chris? Okay. I wonder what the surprise is going to be from the Enterprise build at stage 31. Who knows? They may want us to take it apart again. Yeah. We found the fix which you need to install back from issue 20. That sounds like the Spitfire. I can't be having that. Sakura Blossom. Faith, I don't know what language that is, darling. Estoy en la cama observándote. Estoy a bordo. Is that Spanish? I haven't got a clue. Hello, D. How's it going? Can't say it often enough. Rootmaster build's amazing. Yeah, I am enjoying that build. I'm enjoying that build. As a matter of fact, I've got the top deck just under there at the moment. So it's quite tidy in here at the moment. I like a tiny workspace. Oh wow, we haven't even talked any innuendos tonight, and we've already got the bots in here. I'm a lucky man, aren't I? Hello, Jamesy boy. How's it going? Thinking about one of those wood kits she said to link to. You are, because I can't do it, Troy. I'm really at my limit at the moment. The you see what happens when I finish the time machine, I want to keep that space free, because I like this sort of modelling as well. So I've got my American Werewolf in London to do. Ian Longley sent me the Vulcan. I've got that to do. Vulcan? That sounds like Vulcan. I've got quite a few. I've got the Explorer spaceship. This spaceship here from Randy Cooper that Phil's given to me, very kindly given to me, which I want to do as well. Perhaps get an Arduino in there. Actually, that could be an interesting one. This still works, you know. I took it off the side, and Bye. The lights still work. Got all the lights at the top and the lights around the side. Very good. I guess Lou's going to be going soon. Wait a minute, Lou. You sent that message at 2026. That's 3 minutes later than you normally are. Wait, how is the fire truck going? Have you had the next pack yet? I haven't, Raymond, but I do believe it's on its way. So that might be here tomorrow. The fire truck, I saw the completed fire truck and the diorama that went with it at the Agora stand at the Goodwood Festival. That looks really good as well. You're feeling really young in this group at 37. Oh, you whippersnapper, Will. Oh, to be 37 again. I can't even remember what I was doing at the age of 37. Oh, there we go. So 27, is that the new time load? Take care. Enjoy yourself, mate. Stop stressing. You're on it. What are you on? Oh, you're stressing about you banning the. You know what? They're giving me engagement, these bots, I have to say. Not too sure about the roping material they're advertising, but it's all engagement. There you go, that night, Lou. I should get a countdown clock. It'll help him. It'll help him. I could probably put one over here. I want to get a. I made myself laugh then. I want to because Phil's gonna get this straight away. Phil, I mentioned this. Did I mention this on Tuesday? Phil is brilliant at quoting Monty Python. Absolutely brilliant. I'm telling you what. He could have a stand-up show just quoting Monty Python all night. But I want a shrubbery. I want a shrubbery here just to hide those wires. You know, something with leaves or something to hang down. Fake. It's got to be fake because obviously I just won't take care of it if it was in here. These are real, but they're like encased in resin and painted and everything, so they're not going to be moved. But yeah, I need a shrubbery. Speaking in Spanish because why not? Estoy en did you learn most of your Spanish from Dora though, Faith? You are very good. You are very fluent when you speak Spanish to me. I can barely speak English. Hello, David Cleary. How's it going? Just finished a Spitfire. It works a treat. I'm so glad. Ed Hughes is another one. Whoa, what's just happened there? Hang on a second. Stand by. Whoa. The chat just disappeared from my screen then. That was weird. I'm so glad that there's peeps out there who's had working Spitfires. Obviously I didn't have that one. Oh, you've got pack 6 for the fire truck. Yeah, I believe mine's coming tomorrow. So the Batmobile, no, I was under the impression that it's been delayed. I don't know anything about the Bullet Mustang. No idea. Fanhome doesn't have that act together in the States. You haven't got anything from R2 in about 4.5 months. And is that coming from Fanhome, Roy? Because there's some people out in the States that are still getting their R2-D2 through D'Agostini, which I can't really understand. And again, the 007, the Aston Martin, that's not actually being made in this country, Glitch. So I don't know. Haven't got a clue. I wish it wasn't just generic answers I could give you because I just don't know. I really wish I had an answer for you. But especially when you'll hear that people have been waiting, like as you said, since November last year, so half a year without goods. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable at all. For me personally, I like your build log because you explain things while you build. I'm gonna try and do kind of that when I do this marathon build, but it will get monotonous if I'm putting a screw in there, and I'll probably fall asleep on the build. What happens if I fall asleep during the stream? I will. I'm just gonna just share my life and anecdotes. I think while I'm doing the build, I think that would be fun. It's the first time I've ever done that, so I'll make sure I'm prepped up for it. But if I let you know now, that's British time, British summertime. Just so you know, we start 8 a.m. British summertime. But I'm sure they have multiple accounts. Mike, they do. They have loads of multiple accounts. If you have a look at my block list, there's no one on my block list, just so you know. I always go for a purge and just unblock everybody. The only people in my block list now are these bots, and I think I've got about 5 or 6 in there, but that's only from like the last 2 or 3 streams. So, not bad. Hello, John Alex Scow Models. Modelling. Evening, Wayne. Glad you had a nice time and treated well in the US visit. How's the Kraken faring? The Kraken's faring very well, John, but tonight I'm actually on the bourbon. I bought some back from Kentucky with me, and yeah, it reaches parts other alcohol doesn't reach. I don't understand where Eagle Moss Anthony have said that they sent out issue 35 to me on the 13th of May and I haven't received anything. Now, Nick Barmer, who's in chat, is in the same boat as well. So, I don't know what's going on. Well, wait, there was a question about what's going to happen after the Enterprise. Maybe do Voyager, and their reply was that there's a surprise which will be revealed at stage 31. Oh, right, okay. I don't know. Just putting it out there, Scott. With your experience for the Enterprise at the moment, I think this is a fair question to say. With your experience of the Enterprise, the actual build, the logistics and the deliveries, would you consider doing another ship after that one from Eagle Moss? If you would, then that's fair enough. I'm just wondering if you would, or has this experience soured your experience, if you like? I'd be very interested to know that. Who do you think's the best partwork companies? Eagle Moss is shocking. I want to know who to join rather than deal with it. Johnny, you know what? With partwork companies, they've all had challenges over the last couple of years. Not just with COVID, but obviously with the logistics cycle completely breaking down and the manufacturing cycle, having to re-establish those routes and stuff and get everything back and running. And some companies are doing it better than others. What you've experienced in the last 2 years isn't the norm. Now, I've been doing part work since 2015, 2016, and it's only since the pandemic hit that things have been all over the place. Being my dad. What? What are you talking about? Have you been eating sweets? English translation for Sakura Blossom comment. I'm in bed watching you. I'm on board and I have nothing to do. Wow. Look at that, Faith. Everyone's... Hello. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you. Alexa, stop. Faith's, I like how people are translating your comments, Faith. That's brilliant. You're all youngsters. Frank, you're 67. You know what? A lot of the people, Frank, that I met at Wonderfest are in their 70s, 80s. There's even some in their 80s as well. But my age range, my demographics for the channel, at the moment, it changes. But at the moment, it's between 50 and 60, I'd say. So it does change. You're going to love... we were looking at, when I was in America, me and Phil were looking at where our main audience ad revenue is coming from. And it's in really bizarre countries. And I think I mentioned this before that I had Papua New Guinea was coming up. Well, has anyone heard of an island colony north of Venezuela called, is it, I'm going to butcher it, Caraco? Caracio? Caracio? Carazo? I don't know. That is where my most ad revenue is coming from at the moment. It's got a funny symbol in it, so I don't even know how to pronounce it. Caraco, Caracio, something like that. But that's where all of my ad revenue is coming from. Mark Pringles Leaf, you were once presented with some gravy granules by the Queen. It was the greatest honor you could bestow upon me. Oh my God, Mark! It's far too early for dad jokes. Oh bless. Good joke though. Right, I'm going to have to reboot. I don't know what's happened to my chat here. Let me think. I'm gonna close down Restream. Hopefully this works. The chat basically logged me out for some reason. I'm logging back into Restream. And I don't know why. Well, hopefully you're all still in here. Okay, I'm logging back in. Hopefully this works. And let's see. Just stick some chat on the screen because there's no chat. Any chat within the last 8 or 9 minutes I can't see anymore. It's completely gone from my feed. But the Jamesy boy, that's the first chat I've got there. David Clary, answering a question from David Clary. It was weird. It was like someone logged into my account and logged me out. Very weird. Less than 50, but I'm still older than you. No way. You know what? I lost my hair quite young. I went grey quite young as well. But as soon as I started to recede, I was like, it's coming off. It's coming off. And again, if you see the start of the channel, I did have a brown beard. I did have this bit here go all the way up. That was the only real colour I had in my beard, but even that's turning grey now. I'll give it another couple of years and I'll be able to audition for Santa Claus, so at least I'll have a job. It's a place I've never heard of before. Is this in answer to the Caraccio place? I don't know. Anthony Oates, World of Wayne. Sorry I missed all that chat, by the way. I don't know what the hell happened to the chat. While waiting for the said Ecto 1, I've just built the Leco Creator Ecto 1 Afterlife. Did you see? Wow, that looks good. Did you see about this sequel to Afterlife coming December next year? A lot of people are saying Vigo is returning. Yeah, I don't know where they get that from, but who knows? What are these white flashes? I've not got any white flashes, and it's not thundering. You're not blinking, are you? I can see chat again, Alex, now. I can see chat. Raymond, you're 75. And your birthday is July 23rd, and you're going to be 76. Wow. So you're a Leo as well, Raymond. See, I know the Cancer and Leos, but I get lost after that until sort of like November, December time. I don't know why. I don't believe in star signs. I'm a Cancer, you see, and Cancers tend to be skeptical. I hope you... I don't know if anyone got that joke. Platinum, you've been having white screen flashes. I don't know why. The stream's running fine here. No one else has had them. I wonder if Eaglemoss would do a Star Trek bridge build from different series and movies. What do you think? That could be pretty interesting. I'd like that. You know what? I'd like something from the new Strange New Worlds. I am loving Strange New Worlds, by the way. Now, I know episode 9 dropped. I haven't seen that, but I'll tell you what, episode 8, Mrs. World of Wayne was sitting over the other side, and I don't know if you've seen it, but I was choking back tears, I tell you. It's such a sad ending. But, wow. For a series after 8 episodes to get me that emotionally involved, it gets the thumbs up in my book, I tell you. You're 33 with a body of a 133-year-old. My cousins stay in Caracas. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure what you mean. Caracas. It's got a real weird name. Hang on. Caracas. Yeah, it's Venezuela. It's a colony of Venezuela. No, that's the capital of Venezuela. It's not that. It's not that. It's an island. But it's got a funny hyphenated name in it. Or perhaps it is. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just spelt weird, but it's got a funny squiggle, and that's what throws me off. I'm getting Google Maps out. Google Maps is gonna help me. Okay, so yeah, stand by. Where's Venezuela? Right, Venezuela's there. No, it's not Caracas. It's look, you tell me. That place there, Caraccio. Caraccio. I don't know. Don't they make a liquor for that place called Blue Caraco or something? It's like Blue Bowls. Don't get me started on Blue Bowls. If you want to hear a good story about Blue Bowls, you need to speak to Mrs. World of Wayne, who decided to drink too much Blue Bowls and discovered an interesting chemistry lesson in the big porcelain bowl around about 25, 30 years ago. Needless to say, she doesn't go near Blue Bowls anymore. But yeah, that is the highest ad revenue on my channel. Just head over to Curatio. Curatio. How do you pronounce the C with a thing on the end of it? I don't know. Wayne, it is. Yes, if you say it. Yeah, I did. I've closed the chat and reopened it. It's fine. Get a plastic vine wrap. Wrap it around the cord behind you and hand Tarzan figure from it. That is a great idea. Wow. And we do that in the range. We do that. Where can I get a Tarzan figure from? I need a Tarzan figure. Hello, Dayhole. How's it going? Hello, Chris Morris. How are you today? It's pronounced Curaçao. Curaçao. Ah, I was way off. Have you ever heard of that place? Curaçao? You know, out of the whole internet commerce in the world, it appears that Curaçao, which is like, you know, you have to really zoom in to find it there, is actually the center of attention for, you know, all the YouTube channel. Curaçao. It's the most random place on the planet. I reckon there's a tax dodge going on somewhere. To be honest, if another company took the build like Agora, then yes. But I'm starting to think Igamos are dragging their feet. The Enterprise is my first ever build just because it's the Enterprise. I know a lot of people signed up because of that. Star Trek's always going to have a great following anyway. But there you go. Yeah, that's what I meant, but I can't pronounce it, David. But Phil's helped me there. Look, Curaçao. Curaçao. Never heard of it. I'm going to have to do my history on Curaçao. Looks a nice place, I have to say. Who's looking forward to the next installment of Stranger Things tomorrow? Is that tomorrow, Phil? Oh, you know what I'm going to be doing then? I'm picking the kiddies up tomorrow, so I normally go to the coffee shop early, so I'll be sitting in Starbucks watching a bit of Stranger Things then, I think. That's the final one ever, isn't it? Or the last ones now. All the flashes, the glare on Wayne's head. Hey, I've got a tan, Pete. I'll come back with a little bit of a tan. Can't be that. I'm not sweating tonight either. Not like yesterday on the Patreon stream. What's that? John Alec. Curiaso. I can't even pronounce that. If you're spelling that phonetically, John, that's not helping. Hang on. Hello. Okay. I'm doing it right now. Hang on. Stand by. Okay, so Phil's just Curaçao. Curaçao, there we go. Curaçao. We got it. Curaçao, yeah. Yeah, I still never heard of it. Curaçao. So let me tell you, I've got now we've delved down that rabbit hole. I'm going to tell you that the order in which YouTube ad revenue is coming to my channel. Okay, stand by. Okay, so this is it's gonna make you laugh. This is okay. So stand by. I'm trying to find it. I can't find it on here. It's better to find it on my phone. Stand by, because this is going to drive you crazy. It drives me crazy. I don't know how they calculate this. Curaçao, I can remember that though. So my ad revenue here is Germany bottom, or in 5th place, then Norway, then Australia, then the United States, and as you can see there, Curaçao. Curaçao, wow, of all the places. Greetings from Chicago. Hello, Hector. How's it going? Finally stopped buffing. What have I missed? Well, we've discovered how to pronounce Curaçao. The Mickey Mouse speaker just moved. This isn't a speaker. This is a microphone with a little figurine on it. Look. See, I just stuck him on with blue tack. This actually came from Disney World when Force Awakens came out. My brother bought this for me. So I just thought it would be good to... sort of go on here, just be like a little mascot of the stream, looking out for people and, you know, being daunting and stuff with a green lightsaber. Curacao. Look, everyone knows. Why does everyone know about this place? Is this some sort of like paradox place in the whole world that everyone seems to know about except me? Your Spanish is great, Faith. You can teach me some of this in the car. But saying that, look, you've used one of those little Spanish letters there. So that C with the hook on the bottom is pronounced with an S. Is that right? Curacao. Raymond, I believe it is. I think it is. I'm sure it is. I was speaking to James about it. I'm sure it is because he was telling me how it works. It's good because the ladders on it, it's got a staircase in the back. It's actually magnetically held on, and it all sort of clips together. But there you go. Go to Newfoundland. I've flown over it, Sherry. My brother was actually in like the North Pole recently. God knows how far north he was, but it was like forever daylight there at the moment. Well, this isn't from people watching it. This is from where what countries are actually generating the most ad or providing the most ad revenue. So there you go. I've checked it, Phil. I've checked it. I've checked it. I've got it. I've got it. I'm going to make a remix of you saying that word. Oh, bless. But thank you for that, Phil. Thank you. Because you know me, I butcher everything. I mean, if it wasn't for Phil Siegel there, I wouldn't be able to say the word strategy. Strategy. See, I'm getting so good at that now. Strategy. That took about a day of walking around Universal Studios repeating it again and again. Strategy. We're all good. You've had a white flash as well. Perhaps it's something to do with YouTube then. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. But I've dropped no frames here. So I don't think it's at this end. Hello, Pete. How's it going? You've seen an interview with 3 of the cast from Stranger Things. There'll be one more season. I thought that was it. I thought this was it. Curacao means heart. Does it? Wow. You know what? The Curacao Tourist Board need to get in touch with me. Because the amount of light that I've just shone on their country today. Is it a country or is it a... I think it's a territory, isn't it, of Venezuela? I don't know. After this stream, trust me, I'm going to be on Wikipedia. So, white flashing happening even more. What I'll do is I'll watch this stream back later. I mean, we've only got about 10 more minutes now. But look, some people are getting it, some people aren't. So, look, Carl's not getting it. John's had it a few times. Perhaps it's like the red, you know, the black and blue dress and the white and gold dress. Some people are seeing it, some people don't. I don't mangle words. This brain rearranges letter. Yeah, tell me about it. It's hard, Phil, when I'm in the middle of conversation and I know I've got to say a word that I'm going to struggle with. It just stops me dead in my tracks. Penny's Pit Stop. Evening, how are you? I've been having a nightmare with my New York fire truck. Had to buy new screws and they didn't work either. That's not good. You know, Penny's Pit Stop. You just got me reminded on Penelope Pit Stop. At the Goodwood Motor Festival, they had some of the cars from the Wacky Races. I think they had the Creepy Coupe there. They had the Caveman car. I can't remember what that was called. Peter Perfect's car. And Penelope Pitstop's car as well. You can have your picture taken in them as well. And I am aware that you can get models of those 4. I think Lou was telling me that at Wonderfest. Wonder. I keep saying Wonder. Wonderfest. See? My brain just wants to say different words to what comes out my mouth. That normally gets me into a lot of trouble. Why is it that some of us experience white screens while others aren't? I haven't got a clue. The people that are getting white screens, are you watching on your phone or are you watching on a desktop PC? David, that's just not fair. Aileron. You know another word? Coidroid. The 80s trousers that my mum used to put me on. Coidroid. Coidroid trousers. You had a flash of genius. Reservoir? I can say Reservoir. Reservoir's not a problem. It's one of my favourite films. Reservoir. It's on the playback, Wayne. Weird. Neil, that's a tricky one, but we will prevail. No, Reservoir. Reservoir. I can say Reservoir. Reservoir Dogs is a great film. The book, Canuck, you're going to love. She almost finished, actually. 1 second. Hello? Reservoir. Reservoir. Reservoir Dogs. That doesn't sound right. Reservoir No, that doesn't sound right. You're winding me up. Alexa, stop. Reservoir Dogs. Reservoir Dogs. Right, wire. Oh, I don't blink in that. Oh. Well, we've learned a lot about flashing tonight as well. If this stream doesn't get demonetized, I don't know. The amount of people that have been talking about flashing, they're going to think I'm some sort of, you know, one of them streamers. I'm not one of them streamers. I don't know, Alex. Mrs. World of Wayne's not seeing it. Quite a few people aren't seeing it. Some are. I wonder if it's location. I'm definitely not got any thunderstorms here, although the weather does look pretty murky today. They should do models of those wacky races. There's 4 models out of the wacky races, Howard, at the moment. Only 4. Not the ones I want. What about the person standing... Yeah, Paul, don't say that. I just look straight on my screen. Mickey protects me from that. Can you imagine that, though? Guy, I'm just doing a stream and then something moves in the background. I don't know. All good on iPad, you're on the phone. Okay. I've heard that one before, Mark, and the first time I heard it, I was cracking up laughing. So some people are getting issues. Some people are. I don't know what it's all about. It's technology. Who knows? It'll probably all working tomorrow. The only white flash you see are the ET spaceships. You know what? I've never changed the batteries in this, and that's doing well. The R2-D2 can last a good... where is R2? Where's he gone? He is there. R2-D2 can last a good year. He's hiding behind the microphone, look. He can last a good year on one charge of battery. That's how often I use it. Koi Droid. They are making headlines. Pillows. Really? Also on the forums, I saw you should make sure that the posts for the Zero are the same level or there will be issues. I can't. Why would that be? Because there's limiters in them. I'm guessing it's going to do a calibration when it starts. So as soon as it hits the limiter, it's just going to shut off. Because mine aren't at the same level, I have to say. And it didn't mention that. Problems in Truro, cable being tug up. That's a place we should go for a weekend, Mrs. World of Wayne. We should go to Cornwall for a weekend. Never been there. You've missed all the fun tonight. Apparently there's a lot of flashing tonight, Robert. And we learnt about Curacao tonight. The most random things happen on this stream. We could always go to Lamfair, Pully, Goch. My dad can say that perfectly. I can't. I know it ends like Goch. I can just about say Aberystwyth and Llangollen. Llangollen. Appendix pit stop. Yeah, if you use super glue, it tells you in the instructions. What? Ah, right, okay. Hell, enjoyed tonight's stream. It is that time of day. I can't believe the amount of topics we've talked about tonight. Listen, thanks for joining me tonight. I'm going to watch the on demand and figure out what that flashing is and see if I get it. I'm going to learn all about Curacao, and I'm also going to look for a Tarzan figurine. I can have Tarzan on a vine going down all those wires there. I think that's a great idea. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. Remember, there's going to be no video on the channel tomorrow, but there will be a video out Saturday and Sunday. But thank you for joining me tonight, and take care of yourselves. See you later.